here.
Which one? Which one?
That one. That one.
Yeah, of course. What the heck? That's so cute. Oh my gosh.
Where's her face?
Yeah. I don't want to. I'm sick.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Is there any way to save him when he gets to that point? No, that's it. He's dying. I'm so sorry, baby.
Killing chickens right before Yom Kippur. The battle about to head to the New York Court of Appeals next month. The issue, should New York City be forced to enforce its own health and safety codes and its animal cruelty laws, even if it impinges on religious freedom? It is a controversial case.
They do it because they sin.
Because somebody 6,000 years ago said to do this themselves. And that this is horribly wrong.
He's dying. There's no way he can.
He's gasping for air. And he's breathing his last breaths. He's suffering.
I'm not going to let them chuck him in the bin like he's trash.
And he's going to get crushed alive.
He's not trash. He's a living being.
He's a living being. He feels every moment of this. He feels pain. He's gasping for air. The same way if you got your throat sliced, this is exactly how you would die. I'm so sorry, baby. I'm so sorry. And there's nothing I could do to give you comfort. I'm so sorry. He's taking his last breath. Then we're going to throw him into a trash compactor. We're going to let him take his last breaths here in this dirty box.
Why are you crying?
Fuck.
Bird is dying.
Get the... Hey!
What the fuck are you doing? Don't touch that. You're not allowed to take a birds over here.
I would not take
Please,
it.
get the fuck out of here, man.
מה זה נקבה זכר אחי? was already helping a couple birds on this empty fruit stand connected to a deli that was across the street from the slaughter site. I just heard him say, "There's a bird with a slit throat." And I turned around. I was triaging someone else, and I was just like, "I'm sorry, like, I don't understand." And he's holding Robin, saying, like, "There's a bird with a slit throat. Can you help them?" And I was just completely horrified because I can't imagine what it would be like to survive that kind of violence. And I was positive there was no way I could save the life of somebody who had basically already been slaughtered and then thrown away in the garbage. Sorry, I need the cab for this, otherwise. Has a slit throat, but is stable. These guys are stressing out the birds, and they need to get away from the car. I gave him sub-Q fluids and looked at the site on his neck where he was cut, and it was clotted, like it wasn't actively bleeding anymore. And so I thought the best shot for him surviving was to just make sure that wound didn't reopen. I held his neck in place, and Vanessa showed up, and I was just like, there's no way this bird is going to live, but he's alive now, so we have to get him to a vet. And she thought of North Star, and her and Bobby took him right away.
So this little love was just found in a trash bag and has his throat slit. And we are on our way right now to an emergency vet because he's still breathing. Not in good shape at all, but still breathing, still alive. This is Kaporos. It's just a little baby. It's just a little teeny tiny little baby. And he's shivering, probably because he's in a lot of pain. And we're just trying to also keep him warm. And he's still here. He's still with us. So we're going to give him the best chance that we possibly can. So, yeah, you can see. Okay, try to keep your head down.
When I was 9 years old, I became a vegetarian. And it's really interesting to me now, looking back, that it was a chicken that helped me to make the transition. Now I have a chicken sanctuary. I was eating a chicken wing. We were having pizza and wings. And I looked down at the wing, and I just had like this moment of awakening where I just realized, oh my gosh, like this is a bone. Like this is an animal's bone, and this is the vein. And I kind of freaked out. And I don't know that either of my parents thought it was going to stick. But since that day, I never ate meat again. And then I became a vegan when I was 25. And then Penelope turned me into an activist. I was on my way to the grocery store one day, and I literally stumbled upon the Kaporos site, and I didn't know anything about it at the time. And I saw them swinging the chickens, and I saw them slaughtering them, and I was absolutely appalled and just needed to do something. And that was when I rescued Penelope.
Yeah, keep playing.
Good job.
When she passed away, it was the hardest thing in the world for us. I mean, just she'd beaten death so many times, and then she was gone, and we didn't know what to do, but we knew that whatever we had to do the rest of our lives had to be built around honoring her and what her legacy was. And to us, her legacy was what she did with us, the fact that we could all heal together.
You're very cuddly today. You came right up to me. Yes. Yes, you were first laying on me, now you're over here snuggling. It's very sweet. Very sweet. I love you.
George 1108, George 1108, please.
Alright, so I will pass Robin off to you.
Thank you.
Hi, baby. Hi, sweet pea. Listen to you peeping. Listen to you. Hi, baby. You look good. You look so good. Yeah. We're gonna go home.
And on the way home, she's talking to me on the phone, and she obviously had the crate open because she didn't think that a little chicken who had just been through all of this would be this active. And she's like, oh my God, I have to pull over. Robin's trying to jump all over the car. Like, he was already so filled with his like second life that he just wanted to play. He just wanted to play. He's the most eager bird that we've ever met, that just wants to be present with whatever's happening, whatever's going on.
Say hi, Robin. Oh, what's going on? What's going on, sweetie pie?
All right, guys, come on, be nice.
Hey, roosters.
Come on, not to.
No,
How tall you got, Robin?
no, no. Go over here. There.
He found his own.
Go see yourself in the mirror. Look how cute you are.
Birds come home with us with not just the trauma within their body, but the trauma within their mind, because you can't go through an experience like that without coming out with traumatic experiences. And so Robin really had a lot of trauma symptoms for the first week and a half. He couldn't be alone when it was dark. He needed a person with him, so we slept with him every night, and he would burrow in. And at first the thought was, oh, he's being so affectionate, but in reality it was a trauma symptom. So we started to do, because we're both trained in working with people with trauma, we started working with him through a trauma-informed lens of soothing sounds and specific pressure points on the body. And he's sleeping on his own now. His little stuffed animal best friend, his voice is starting to change. One of the interesting things with chickens is that they have so many different vocal sounds, and the closer you are with them, and we live right with the chickens, so you start to know what they're saying and what the different sounds mean. And so we're starting to realize when he came in what some of those scared distress sounds were versus the I love you, cuddle me sounds, and he's starting to make a lot more of those cuddle me sounds than anything else.
There you go. Hi, Robin.
Let's weigh her. 1.45 kgs. You want her to just chill here? Sure.
And what's her story?
So Robin was found in a trash bag among other chickens during a ritual slaughter called Kaporos, and Robin was still alive with his throat slit.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
And he was rushed to an emergency vet, and they performed surgery to seal it up and saved his life.
Wow.
Yeah. This is his follow-up, and he just needs to have his stitches out if he's good to go. And he also has some staples in the back here. This is where he was breathing out of when they were doing the surgery.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I don't want to say.
Oh my god.
How? Like, how is he still alive?
I know.
I'm so sorry, baby.
Hey there, how are you? In a different world now, don't you? I know, it pinches them. Okay, gotta do your neck now. You need to keep still, okay? I know, I got to though, I'm sorry. Okay. How does he swallow?
Good.
Good.
Yeah. I guess he was eating a half hour after surgery. Cornishes, I guess.
Yeah. They didn't break his wings?
Thankfully, no.
That's good. It's pathetic.
I she came all this way to see you.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe that's like
The same bird. Yeah. He's doing great. These are toe babies. Lily and Jeffrey.
And so they were also from Kaporos?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And Jeffrey, I know, he's just huge. But he's got like a baby face with this huge, like, comb and wattles.
Yeah. They're so cute.
Aren't they adorable? And they're little lovebirds, and they just snuggle all day long. They're like boyfriend and girlfriend.
That is so cute.
Yeah, they're amazing. So you got Jeffrey and Lily. And Jeffrey had his toe amputated because it was crushed by a crate. Yeah, it was like smashed. It was so bad. Yeah. But he's doing good.
I feel like he's grown as well.
He has.
Right?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, he's just a baby, so still got a bunch of growing to do. But yeah, this breed, they just grow so fast.
So lucky that he saw the bag moving.
Yeah.
Because at that moment, I'm pretty sure, like, it's such a blur for me now. Like, just thinking back, just so many things were just happening, like, so many emotions. And so, like, I just remember, I think we were talking to either the cops or, like, we were talking to someone. There was just something going on. And then he's just like, that bag's moving. And, yeah.
Wow.
It's just...
And how amazing that, like, he was on the top too, you know, like he was, you know, buried underneath all these other dead bodies. He probably wouldn't have made it out. How scary for him. I know. How scary to be alive after going through all of that, and to be alive with all of the dead bodies, like in a sealed garbage bag.
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
That's what I mean. And seeing him now, he's just like got all the confidence and like.
Exactly. Robin's doing really, really well. He did go through a little bit of a phase, though, where you could really tell how traumatized he was. Like once he was recovered from the neck injury, I guess I should say, he ended up going through this phase where he was just like biting all the time. And at night, as soon as you turn the lights out, like he would just like cry and kind of would freak out. So I don't know, I just wanted to help him to know that like he was safe and that he was loved. And so I would say that to him almost as like a mantra. I would hold him and I would say, you are safe and you are loved. You are safe and you are loved. And we had to wear like long sleeves and long pants every time that we were holding him because he would just like bite. He would bite everybody, including the other chickens. It was really hard for him to be with anybody. And yeah, he ended up pretty quickly like coming around and understanding that this is a safe place and that it's okay. And I would hold him at night. I started sleeping with him like in my arms like my little baby, and he would just cuddle in like as close as he possibly could, and he's fine. Like he hasn't done the biting thing at all. Great. Not at all. It took maybe about a week, and then he just recovered and he's doing wonderful. He's a very sweet little bird, and he's close friends with Fred. This is Fred.
Yeah, and I think Fred helped us settle him down. I mean, Fred's a really big, very strong rooster, and he sort of, I think, made Robin feel safe. The two get along really well.
People don't know how chickens? Amazing they are. They don't understand, like, how can they not get this? Like, we're so lucky to be able to witness them for the amazing beings that they are. They're so, so different. Every one of them has their own beautiful personalities and their own voices. We can tell every single one of their crows apart. And
their faces,
their little coos.
And their bodies. Like, I mean, I think sometimes people look at chickens as just like one solid object, chickens, and it encompasses all of them. But I mean, they're so unique in every single way.
Our lives have really changed since moving to Buffalo to begin this sanctuary. We moved to New York City with other hopes and dreams and visions, and everything changed and became about the chickens. And when we moved back here, our whole lives revolve around them. They wake us up every morning, not too early, it's not too bad, which is good. But yeah, it's just go like from that time. And we're not able to vacation in the same way that we used to because we need to have someone that really knows what they're doing as far as chicken care. But it doesn't, like, we're so happy to dedicate our lives to them. They're such incredible beings, and they just deserve so much love. And because of that, like, every single one of them that we've brought in has had horrible, horrible health issues. And, we help to heal them through love and also through vet care. And we dedicate 24 hours a day to them. So
and it doesn't feel like a sacrifice. I mean, I can't speak for you, but I don't feel like I've given anything in my life up for them. I feel like it's become just more of a continuation.
There's this huge myth that they're going to die before 6 months. I've had several different vets that have said, "Oh, I don't know why you're doing this because, they're not going to live very long. So why invest the money? Why invest the energy and the effort?" And it's just not true. Right. They can, with the proper care, live for a very long time. I know, it's crazy.
You tell them.
Of course you can.
And it's also a myth that their quality of life has to be terrible because of their weight and their size, and it's just not true. Our guys have incredibly active, very, very engaged lives, beautiful friendships, sometimes enemies.
Sometimes they get jealous, sometimes. But they have, they definitely feel love, and they definitely feel joy and excitement, and they purr. Chickens purr like kittens. The robin purrs every single night, and I hold him.
And they care about each other.
Goes right.
I wouldn't even notice it. So okay, what's it? Nothing.
Right here. You can make them come right here.
Should I pull you out? What's helpful? There you go.
There was a third one. There was 3 altogether. Where's the third one? There's one more. There's one more.